You may have seen the news today that the man who was diagnosed with Ebola here in the United States has died, and there are a lot of questions about the disease again tonight. And how safe are we? Adam London is a health officer with the Kent County Health Department. He joins us here at the Graham Studios with some more answers, some perspective at least on what's going on. So this gentleman down in Dallas, he passed away after 10 days of fighting this thing. In reality, here in West Michigan, how worried should we be about Ebola?
Well, Ebola is certainly a serious illness. It's something that we're concerned about, but we're not scared about Ebola. I would say we're very prepared for Ebola here in West Michigan. In fact, I would say we're prepared for much worse than Ebola. Over the last decade, we've had SARS and MERS and a couple of bouts with unusual novel strains of influenza. And so we've really built a solid preparation system here in West Michigan and really throughout our region. I think that Ebola is certainly, again, very concerning, but in terms of a disease that's readily going to spread, it has some pretty serious weaknesses. It's what I call a clumsy virus. It doesn't transmit itself well. People can't spread the virus until they actually have symptoms, which is unlike influenza and some others. And it takes a long time, an incubation period of up to 21 days, which gives us lots of time to do the investigation and to identify contacts and isolate and observe them.
Yeah, and in fact, we were just talking off camera. To put this in perspective, how many people will come down with and how many people will pass away from the flu?
Yeah, now you want to talk about fear. As a public health professional,
like, what should we be concerned about?
What concerns me. In an average year in the United States, influenza is going to kill 30 to 50,000 people. So for perspective, get your flu shot. That's what you can really do to control your health moving forward.
I think the big fear, too, is that with Ebola, we saw that it's just a plane ride away, basically, and we do have a lot of people who are involved in missionary type activities overseas like that. You're seeing some of those activities curbed to some extent. Is this the new reality, I guess, when it comes to dealing with this part of the world?
For a period of time, I think it will be, and we have a heightened sense of security with those folks coming back. We'll never get to a point where zero risk, as Tom Frieden at the CDC told us today.
Right.
But what's important is for healthcare providers, if they have someone who appears at their office with fever, ask them what their travel history has been.
Absolutely. Great tips. Thanks for talking us off the fence. Adam London with the Kent County Health Department. We appreciate it.
Thanks, Brian.
Yep.